Hi boys and girls, Rose here. Hope you're all good. The weather's not so nice today, so I've been stuck indoors doing some housework. And I don't know about you, or maybe your grown up has this problem, but I seem to have a washing machine that eats my socks and leaves me with all these odd pairs. So it's really annoying. But I've decided to do something a little bit fun with all these odd socks. Can you guess what we're going to do? We're going to make some sock puppets, and they're really easy, and I'm going to show you one that I made earlier on, but she's a bit shy, so just give me 1 second. I'll see if she wants to come and say hello. She's very shy. Wait till I show you her. Just getting her ready. This is my sock puppet that I made earlier today, and she's a unicorn. So I've just made her from an old sock, and it's even got a hole in it, and from little things that I have in the house. And it's really simple to make, and I'm actually going to ask India Rose if she'd like to make her own puppet, so my unicorn has someone to play with. So I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I used and maybe give you some ideas of some of the pieces that you could use lying around your house to decorate your puppet, and I'll even give you some suggestions of a sock puppet that you can make. So you just need to have some strong glue, and that's when you'll probably need a grown-up to help you, because strong glue can get a bit messy and can even be a wee bit harmful if it gets on your skin. But I used a glue gun, but just as I said, just use some really strong glue if you don't have a glue gun. What else do I have in my bowl? I've got a bowl here full of wonders. So you're going to need an old sock, of course. So just make sure that it's one that's lost its partner, or it's really old and it's got holes on it. So check with your grown-up if the sock that you choose is okay to use. You're probably going to need some snippy scissors in case there's any bits that you want to cut. And I've just got things like lollipop sticks. You could do a dog one and have them as ears. I've got some twisty shells. That's how I made Mrs. Unicorn. But you could use any shells that you find down the beach, or you could even use some tiny stones. I've got lots and lots of googly eyes. But again, you could just draw in some eyes out of paper and cards. What else do I have? Oh, of course, got some glitter. I've got lots of lovely little sequins. I've got some colourful pipe cleaners. These would be great if you made a monster or even a spider with 8 legs. I've got some beads. I've got some really pretty jewels. You can make a crown for a queen out of them for your puppet. And I've got some pom-poms, but you can use anything at all that you've got lying about. You could even scrunch up some tin foil, lots and lots of things, or you could make a monster or a princess, or you can make a superhero, whatever you like. It's really easy, but you just need to ask a grown-up for some help with the hot glue or with the strong glue or with choosing an old sock. So I'm going to get India Rose out of her room, ask her if she wants to make a sock, and see what she comes up with. Stay tuned. So here she is, she's looking at the socks. Wonder which one she'll choose. Having a think. What one will she go for? I know, the stripy one, I bet. Let's see if I'm right. The dog is very interested in her choice. The stripy one! So she's just trying it out in her hand, and this must be one of her dad's socks because it's super long. So she's chosen the pipe cleaners and the 2 pom-poms. Wonder what she's going to make. Oh, googly eyes. 2 eyes. Oh, and these look like 2 ears or 2 antennas. She's just placing them where she wants them to go. I'm going to help her glue them on because the glue is super hot from the glue gun. Oh, I think the dog's very, very interested in what she's doing. Just deciding where she's going to put them. She's going to put them on top of the antennae. They look good there. Oh, just figuring out, changed her mind. She prefers them there. I think she's right, they do look best there. And here she's chosen a pointy shell. I suppose that could be a tail. It looks like a tail. And she's going to put some sequins on and glitter. She likes all things shiny, this girl. She's a bit of a magpie. She's also cut out some really good triangle shapes there to decorate the body. And a lovely jewel. They're very nice and shiny. I knew she'd like them. They almost look like eyebrows. Very good. So here's India Rose's completed sock puppet. As I said earlier, I had to help her glue down all the pieces, but she chose them and cut them and laid them out, and then I just glued them on top. Our dog seems very interested in the sock puppet. Move, Otto. So India Rose, tell me, what is your sock puppet?
He is a monster.
A monster?
He's got a tongue.
He has got a tongue. And what's his name?
Not really sure.
You're not sure? Is he a...
Maybe you can help me?
I could help you. What's a good name for it? What about Boris?
No.
Morris, the mankiest monster?
Yeah.
Morris. And tell me about your monster. What kind of monster is he?
He's like a donkey monster.
A donkey monster? And what...
He's half donkey, half monster.
Oh my
alien.
goodness. And tell me some things about him. Is he...
He collects gems and then he gets them and puts them on.
Oh my goodness, I
and
see
some
that.
birds
Oh my
and
goodness.
lots of things and glitter. And you can see he's got a tail.
He has got a tail. There's a lot of detail on this monster. And what's his personality like?
He says he doesn't know yet.
He doesn't know yet. He doesn't look to me like a very scary monster. He looks quite friendly.
Yes.
He looks a bit silly with his tongue out, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Well, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that video. Hope it's given you some ideas for your own sock puppet. So it's bye-bye from me, Mrs. Unicorn, and goodbye from
Morris and Mikey's monster.
Bye! A word of advice. Never leave your dog or
Otto.
pet unattended with your sock puppet.